I see what you mean. I mean, I think you can still definitely punish the Magnus, but it's just the fact that very early on he has so much HP. It's like, how do I kill this early and punish it?
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes
he
can
doesn't
drop
he doesn't
off.
buy regen naturally, so it's not as bad as the Vanguard heroes.
Okay.
Like there's no ring build up, so we see the braces like earlier from Pakaz.
So let's see how this one proceeds, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1. It's best of 2. 9 Pandas versus Entity. Who's going to be coming out on top of this game 1? Interesting slot pick here from Entity. In return, last pick, Faithless Void. One of the heroes very well known for actually dishing out the damage onto the slot and taking him out of course before the fight even begins. So I feel like with this game, it's going to be which team is able to initiate upon the other team first. I feel like that's the case, don't you, Adam? Or are you in a disagreement?
I'm not sure. I think the drafts are pretty even. I think a lot of it's going to be execution. Maybe getting the jump, like you said, is important, but it's also not. There's not much jump on 9 Pandas if you look at them. You know, they have the Rubik lift, they have this harpoon skewer, and you know, maybe if Entity's heroes are not easy to harpoon. You know, the Voice Spirit can dissimulate, the Slug can disengage by himself, and I don't really know if you want to pull a Doom in with Frost Armor.
Yeah. So what's the lane of interest here? What are we looking at here?
I have seen Beastmaster's Dumpster Slug before, and Leech is not that good in this lane against the double magic. Oh, I say that, but they are kind of strong.
Top lane. Miero might fall. Miero's gonna fall.
Caster Curse. The casual 8 stacks on Slug for no reason.
Yeah, it was Fishman with Frost Blasts. I think they had a blood grenade there, I think, as well.
He did. He dropped it, and well, that's life, I guess, for Miero. Let's go down. It's gonna just come back and farm, but Watson's really happy with the kill. Does he have anything flying out? No, his career is actually being used, so buys the boots, wants to be aggressive with the Frost Shield. Beastmaster generally doesn't enjoy playing against heroes that can run at you, and with that first blood, Watson's gonna run at him.
Educate me, because I'm a bit of a noob, Adam. Because, of course, you big player. Oh, there's action actually happening top again. I was actually going to speak about this top lane. And Watson laying in the harass here with the Essence Shift. They're going to try and go for the Rubik, but Rubik just able to get some distance there and back off as Miero with the level 1 Wild Axes will have to commit the healing self there onto slot. But I was going to say, cancelled the healing self. Usually with the Beastmaster, we used to see like a lot of leveling into the core of the Wild Boar, but now we're starting to see more people pick up the levels on the Wild Axes. I've never actually asked why that's the case, but I've just kind of just accepted it and seen that it works as well.
I think the stacking damage is kind of broken, and on top of that, you get to clear stacks. Which is the problem with Beastmaster last time, is that if you are building this helm and some mid player rotates, you can't really come back into the game. I think Beastmaster now you're more than happy to like exist. You know, you can lose your lane, but you go to ancient stacks, you throw some X's in your back.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So of course, if you don't have any fun, like if you put like too many points into like Essence Shift, for example, for Slog, like how the hell are you gonna like rotate to the jungle and farm with Dark Pact at level 1?
Exactly.
That's not fun.
How's bot lane
meanwhile,
doing?
how are the other lanes looking?
Wow. Ramses is enjoying himself.
He's taking the creep wave with him. Will find himself a healing Lotus. How's the mid lane looking? We have Stormer laying in the damage.
I feel like Magnus should be slightly favored just because of, well, 100 damage compared to Voice Spirit's 70 something.
Yeah, they both desperately need a bottle refill right now. Kiyotaka just has low HP and Stormer has no mana. So how they're looking for right now. As top lane, they will find the kill onto the Rubik. As meanwhile, they may get a trade here. Watson just needs one more right click, pounce on cooldown. Miero will be able to actually get away.
Yeah, he has a lot of stick
Watson no
charges
longer
too
pursuing.
if he needs them. Watson doing a good job of just constantly kicking him out of the lane. Ball lane.
Doom gets
Toby.
taken out bottom as well.
Yeah, Tombstone, grenade, and some decay stacks. Time dilation. No bash on Ramses.
I know, no bash. Would you be surprised that they got the kill? No bash.
Time dilation and a zombie on you is probably more than enough with the grenade if Toby was low enough. Oh, mid lane skewer. Countered.
Yes, he's alright, Stormer. Just able to use Dissimulate every time a Kiyotaka attempts to even use a skewer into the tower. It's not a problem to him.
Bot lane is so rough for Toby. His undying pick is having such a high impact.
Oh, Courier is taken out. I mean, power treads on Ramses though. Perhaps Solo can come in and they find themselves another kill. As Tombstone is coming off cooldown at around about 20. On the top lane, however, they find the kill onto the Rubik with thanks to the Frost Blast. And they're doing pretty alright right now on Entity on the top lane, but meanwhile, 9 Pandas, they're having a good time bottom as well. So both the safe lanes doing fairly okay here on either side of the team. Mid lane's looking kind of even until Katomi wants to try and rotate here with a concussive shot. Does not have the Ancient Seal yet, though. Is literally about like 3 or 5 XP off level 4.
Yeah, but Kiyotaka gets the D-Ward now, and 9 Pandas are here to secure a rune for him. There is a Siege Dragon too, and Storm is kind of low. It's going to be really big for 9 Pandas.
Yeah, just about to get that level 6 if that range creep is there. Yeah, we'll be able to get the level 6 now. Actually going to have to use that Astral Step and get away. I think Stormer will actually have to go back to base and refill that bottle. He will indeed. He's heading on out. He's back base.
He might
Watson
look
now on
to
the top lane.
top instead. Keep shutting down
Yeah,
his
possibly.
Beastmaster.
I mean, that would particularly help. I mean, Miero's just got himself level 5. Watson does, however, need himself level 6. He does have 14 one charges, though, and a Tango, so they still could potentially go for something here if Void does decide to TP. He's actually gone bottom instead, Stormer. The scan comes out. That's actually going to reveal Solo going to try and get himself the Wisdom Rune. As there's the concussive shot along with the Ancient Seal as well. The Blood Grenade is thrown down, and Solo will be taken out by Katomi. And they'll be able to secure their Wisdom Rune.
Nice setup. Stormer even TPing bottom to kind of look for a chance. Maybe thought Toby was in trouble because of the Tombstone, but he had his Vanguard and he was perfectly fine. And just like that, Magnus has scaled 800 net worth on him.
What? That's crazy. So the level 4 Empower farming begins. It's not like we have not seen this before.
Yeah, he has his power treads on the way as well, so things are gonna rack up. Any stacks? There are stacks in the left triangle, double ancient stacks for the Beastmaster and the Magnus, so 9 Pandas are really happy right now. Entity is not really ready to contest as well. Only Slark is pretty strong.
Just needs himself... Oh, okay, he's got himself to level 6 now, so able to actually heal up there from the Shadow Dance. It's no Fog of War, Fog of Vision is upon him.
It's not too far off
maybe
the
perhaps
diffusal as well, only 700 gold. So I think going for his diffusal means he wants to try to fight earlier with the Leech backing him up.
Yeah. Still yet to see Stormer still have an opportunity to try and get something here. Not the best net worth here on the Void Spirit middle is actually just 300 gold below the Beastmaster.
More disconnects. Some issues here and there. Alright,
Yeah,
we're
we're
back.
ready now.
So
We're
Beastmaster
back.
has an eggs queued up. I've seen this a lot recently. This Beast eggs, it looks so strong, but Doom seems to be very good against it because guess what? You're doomed.
It's true.
They actually
Storm's
don't.
going to go for a kill here? No, he only has himself one Astral Step. Has scouted out some camps though, some stacked camps. Perhaps they want to try and go for it. There's Katomi on the top lane,
Katomi's
moving
no
around.
fight.
They try and find the kill here onto Miero. Will be able to use the one charges, but will still be taken out there, and maybe actually be able to find themselves 2 kills here. They will. Entity getting something out of there. The Ramses rotating in, does have the Chronosphere ready. The Bash is in there. They will find a return vengeance kill upon Fishman.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This Beastmaster is
Radiant's bottom
not having a
tower
good
is
time.
under attack.
These stacks are the bell for his stacks are going to be so important. I feel like if Entity can find a way to get them, maybe some item on
Dire's
Toby.
middle tower is under
I say
attack.
that, but only has the Vanguard right now.
Watson, he has to be careful because Tomi is not too far away from the lane, ready with an Ancient Seal. If they get it off perfectly along with a Chronosphere as well, it could mean trouble. I mean, just level 6, it's around about half a level away from obtaining the Mystic Flare, and they get themselves a Chrono, they could easily get a very easy kill with the Chronosphere.
Nice stack clearing time, but Solo, the bodyguard of old, it's not letting him in.
Yeah, they've got that now. Ramsey's trying to farm that up there with the Empower. That's a lot of creeps. He might get damaged quite a bit by that. So obviously, of course, you can see him trying to move back, not take too much damage there. But the Empower really helping out here. How much gold is he accelerated by? Be careful. I think he's alright. You'll be able to heal it.
Yes, he's in a good place. Master Madness
Radiant's
completed.
bottom
Not
tower is under
a very
attack.
common item that we see these days, but he probably just wanted a lifesteal as the Empower too, so Farmer Boy.
Stormer in the jungle. They use the ultimate of the reverse polarity, the RP, along with the Primal Roar as well, which was firstly used to set up upon Stormer, and they do find the kill here on
Tower is under
9
attack.
Pandas. 2 ultimates used just for that kill. Meanwhile, though, Watson on the top lane with a pounce initiated there upon the Rubik.
Dire's
Will
middle
find the
tower
kill
is
top.
under attack.
Beastmaster being
Radiant's
kicked out
bottom
to the
tower
bottom
is
jungle.
under attack.
Very poor, but he is on his way to his eggs. Does still have his triangle to farm if he wants to. Slide wasn't given to him, sadly, but yeah, he's having a great game, and I think you'd be pretty happy with that if you're 9 Pandas.
So looking at Toby, who has been able to actually have a 3 bottom lane, considering Ramses has not been here in a while, and neither is Solo. Toby's just got some space to farm up this Midas. Already has the Vanguard and the Mana Boots. Midas is around about 600 gold away.
Yeah, Entity definitely want this game to go a bit longer. It's just power of Doom, I guess. But I would say 9 Pandas has pretty good scaling.
Look at mid, Adam. Look at Stormer losing all of his HP here from Magnus. Although, all Mystic Flare along with the A for Remnant as well. Is this going to be enough to take down the attacker? Yes, it is.
Power
That was
of
a lovely
Skyrock
bait there.
Mage. Meanwhile, Miro clearing the ancient stacks.
Tower is under attack.
Another piece of Aghanims completed. I was gonna say I feel like Stormstormer has been walking around a lot, but not really making anything happen. Finally, does net himself a kill.
That was even with a haste rune there on the Magnus. Really quite surprised to see the A for Remnant land in conjunction. Speaking of that, happens again, but doesn't have anything to dish out to take down Solo. Solo has a lot of HP right now. 3 blood grenades.
There's an Astral Stab on
It is
Rubik.
inventory. Oh, RP, along with telekinesis as well. Is this going to be enough? Yes, it is. They will find Stormer. In return, the Chain Frost. Is it going to be enough to take down the Rubik? No, it's not. Rubik's going to be able to get away, and Fade bolts the Lich as well. Takes down Fishman, gets himself a double kill there. And Tardis Doing very, very well though on the Rubik.
He does waste the smoke. Gets a tip from Solo. It's like, how dare you? I gave you that.
Yes, how's Ramses doing? We haven't seen Ramses. Well, he's got himself the Javelin. He's around about 400 gold away from a Maelstrom, doing very, very well here. But as well as Watson, Stormstormer, finding himself another kill on the top lane as well. Catching him there with the A for Remnant. As they look to try and find Miero now as well. Watson with a lovely pounce, locking in place the Beastmaster, and that's a double kill there for the Void Spirit.
The hidden path reveals
Yep, nice rotation. Entity, they realized that top lane is their lane. No one's allowed to be here. Watson is pretty damn strong.
Radiant's top tower
Almost has
is
the
under
Echo
attack.
Saber completed too. 140 gold away. Oh, he's doing it. Katami, the Flag Tree Skyrath Mage. I'm really curious to see how much impact he has with this build. So I feel like it feels very pubby.
Radiant's
Feels
top
very
tower
puppy.
under
That
attack.
is a phrase I've never heard.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm going to use that more often.
Very pubby.
It's a very pubby, a pubby place there.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, we got a nice replay here from when we saw Torres get himself a double kill there with the stolen Chain Frost as well, and then just turns back and fades bolts Fishman in the face. Very nice double kill there. No action happening as of now. I feel like Entity could be applying a little bit more pressure with the Diffusal Blade. As we've got actually a Mindbreaker coming out here for Watson. I'm not sure if this is an Echo Saber first. Yes, it is.
It is, yeah. Ramses has a Yasha queued up. I wonder what item build he's gonna go for. Maybe once SNY against the Doom.
Possibly. See that will Kiyotaka. They just pinged Fishman there. Not going for the Blink yet or a Harpoon on the Magnus. Opting to go for a BKB here. Oh, smoke up there.
I don't mind that. I like the BKB against the Heroes of Entity. I think there's so much magic damage. Slug is one of those mixed damage carries as well. He'll
You
get the
don't think he needs
Harpoon
a Harpoon
eventually.
or a Blink first?
Probably not with Rubik. I mean, he just wants to man fight, right? It's not about repositioning. I think it's not too bad.
Okay.
arcane power.
I mean, we did see Rubik help out with that RP originally at first.
Dire's
And
bottom
of course,
tower
we
is
have
under
ourselves
attack.
Beastmaster as well to set up with the Primal Roar. So, I suppose in a
Beastmaster
way, it's alright.
Almost has X. I wonder if 9 Pandas is able to play around with this. They, like you said, don't really have initiation, but they seem pretty content to be farming. They picked this Faceless Void into the start, and they look like they believe in the matchup.
Oh, jumping forward, Solo is going to be meeting the brunt of some damage here from Entity. Entity will bat themselves off here as Solo survives with thanks to the utilization of the Flesh Golem. Did place down a tombstone. Oh, but a chrono coming out here onto Katomi. Katomi going to fall here from the hands of Ramses. Fending the high ground here.
Chrono for Skyrath Mage. I think that's what you want to do as a carry, you know, you have your spell for so long, like just press it, get a kill, you know, you're happy, move on back to farm.
Yeah, easy kill. Like, you might as well use your chrono now instead of saving it for the next game.
That is a bad idea, do not save for next game.
Do not save for next game. That's possibly one of my favorite phrases to use if no one else ever uses their ultimate. But they're going to pounce right upon the Rubik. They will get some vengeance there for Fishman when he was taken out. And they will find the tier 1 tower as well, though, Kiyotaka. Oh, with the skewer as well, but a lovely silence from Katomi. With the Mystic Flare as well, but Kiyotaka will survive through it. And Watson will be okay.
Surprised he didn't RP there. I felt like Slark would have definitely got a spell off after he skewered.
Well, they're going to turn onto Miero now, slowed down there by the Diffusal Blade. As now the Chain Frost comes out, as that finds the Beastmaster, along with Ramses there as well. Burning his mana, finding the kill. RP though, however, onto Toby. Skewer Oh, the telekinesis actually screws it up. Toby's actually still alive. Will he survive here? Oh no, that was a misplay there from 9 Pandas. They will lose the Rubik and possibly Solo as well. Underneath this tier 2, that's a bit of a disaster there. Triple kill for Watson.
It's a very big disaster. This Crimson Guard and Doom and the Frost Armor creep is so tanky. Ice Armor, sorry. So tanky. Almost all physical damage on 9 Pandas. Magnus, Beastmaster, Faceless Void.
They would have got that kill at him if it wasn't for the telekinesis.
That dang
So
telekinesis.
unfortunate. And we have ourselves an Agnims now on Watson, who's disassembled that Echo Saber. Is now going to turn that Oblivion Staff into a Mage Slayer, which is on the way on the courier.
Fishman has a Solar Crest for him as well, so
Bounty.
probably see them get rushed soon.
Radiant are scanning.
Ramses. Maybe initiated on here with the Pounds. The Pounds will connect, but the Force Staff is there. Tyrus. An early Force Staff at 18 minutes. I mean, that's pretty nice for a Rubik, you know, getting that Force Staff first. Meanwhile, is going to be initiated on again. Ramses. No way to escape this time. They scout him out there with the Pounce. Watson able to get the kill.
Yeah, just abusing
Meanwhile,
night vision and
On
setting
the
up
mid lane,
Katalmi.
Stormstormer may fall here. The Primal Roar is out. RP, though, it's on cooldown. Though Stormstormer does not have himself much mana, is still going to be able to get away there nonetheless as they turn their attention right now onto Toby. Being slowed down here by the boars. He will eat one, but I don't think he's going to survive through this anyway. He will be taken out, as at least he will protect his friend, Stormstormer, who will be able to get out there safely. So he will sacrifice his life for the Void Spirit.
Small deaths, just Entity doing a lot of things in different places, trying to abuse the Stark Vision, try to take over the Faceless Void side of the map. I like that a lot.
Pounce. Watson. Gonna have to commit the Shadow Dance there and get out. Will be fine though. Right, okay, now we're going for Harpoon. Now we've got Harpoon on Kiyotaka.
I'm not sure if it matters
Hopefully
right
we'll
now.
get some- Do you not think?
I don't know. I feel like he needs to scale better. I feel like, I guess Harpoon's
Oh,
always
no.
good. I don't know.
They wanted to go for Toby, but one of the Hellbear neutral creeps just slowed them down. I think they'll still get the kill anyway. Toby in some trouble. Mini rotation here from Stormstormer. Toby's actually still alive here. Oh, a lovely catch there with the A for Remnants actually stops Kiyotaka for coming in there with the RP. The Doom is there and applying. Stormstormer very low, just able to escape. Never mind, will be found there by Solo with thanks to the decay. But in return, it's a 2 for 2. The Chronosphere coming out, but that's a big Chain Frost. The Chain Frost will expire. Toby will fall. It's a 3 for 2 as now they turn their attention onto Fishman. That's 4 down. Watson, the only one remaining with no Shadow Dance, has to jump away there with the leap. Will they be able to get the kill tonight? Panthers, yes, they will. They find themselves 5.
My.
Very nicely played. It looked to be a counter initiation there from Entity, but they were able to hold, turn it around, and 9 Pandas able to get themselves a team wipe and a tier 1 tower top.
Dire's top tower.
Tombstone from Solo was so big there. Completely ignored. No one cared about the Tombstone at all. And it just slowed down everyone. Ramses came in.
It's a level 4 tombstone. Level 4, just, you know, slowed them down heavily, dealing the damage. I wonder how much damage Solo did in that team fight. Just that tombstone alone.
Pretty curious as well, but I feel like Tombstone's not really a damage spell, more like it just
No,
wants to
that's
annoy
why I
the
was
shit out of you.
interested. Because no one touched it. No one touched it. I'm wondering how much damage the zombies did, especially the fact that, you know, it was level 4. Interesting stuff. Meanwhile, though, both teams now dished off again. They're going to farm up and try and get this. Well, okay, we got a Pipe and a Manta Style. Pipe on Doom, Manta Style on Void. That's a big camp over there. I've just realised that on the side of Entity's Ancient side, they've got themselves 3 or 4 stacks of Ancient creeps and then 4 stacks of Neutral creeps. Do you see it?
Yeah, it's big. It's
I wonder
money.
did they forget that or what? I don't know.
They're busy.
They're busy. They are busy. They're going to head themselves to the Roshan and try and take this right now. They know that the Chronosphere's down for a minute. 50 seconds remaining on Ramses, but they're going to go smoke right now, 9 Pandas. Try and get there as fast as humanly possible. Kiyotaka does not have himself the blink, but does have himself a skewer to go on in there with an RP. Entity, they realize this. They don't see anyone. They're going to smoke themselves up. Maybe perhaps they can get a counter initiation here and wait beyond the high ground. They may be thinking the Entity is still in the Roche pit. They're going to scout it out here with a Hawk. The smoke's actually going to break there. They see Stormer with the Hawk as Toby just devours it. He eats it. He eats the Hawk. It's gone. So 9 Pandas, they're aware now that they know. Both teams are aware of each other. Who's going to get the first initiation?
It's kind of awkward to find a way to start on Entity because you want to go on the Magnus or the Undying idea.
Another smoke. 2 smokes here. It's going to break. Miero finds himself Storm with them. Oh, the Primal Roar comes out there. Do they have themselves any lockdown? The RP's there as well. Where's the damage? It's not there. Storm is still going to survive, but a Chronosphere nonetheless from Ramses is actually going to catch in free. They find themselves Fishman. Fishman down. Storm is going to be able to use the Dissimulate and try and get out here, but in return they've got themselves to do to Ramses. Ramses is going to fall. Toby now trying to get out. They find themselves to kill the Stormer along with an Arsenal as well. As that's a 3 for 2. Actually, Lich going to buy back here. Fishman within the fight may fall here. It may be a dieback. They're going to lose 3, potentially 4. Here's Miero trying to focus down Fishman. It's going to be a 3 for 3. Watson just laying in the damage. Look at this Essence shift. He's got himself 32, and he finds himself a triple kill.
Has the full BKB now.
Wow.
What a monster.
Yeah, there was no one focusing Watson there. Watson was just free to lay in the damage there with the Essence shift. He has himself 96 agility right now, which he has stolen. Fishman trying to help him out here with that Solar Crest. Will they be able to take it? Oh, gotta be careful. Don't die to the Roshan. Okay, he uses his one.
He's fine. His Frost Shield.
He's fine.
And BKB, Aegis, 13, 1, and 7. This man's feeling it. The ego is still.
You never know, though. You never know. In some cases, some people can get, you know, like 3 times stunned by the Roshan. I've seen that happen before.
That is true.
The worst RNG possible. We have a blink now on Toby. So Toby does have himself some initiation to do now with the Doom, so maybe perhaps Entity can try and turn this around now. Maybe perhaps they will be the ones to initiate the initiations. But another pounce there from Watson, able to clean up the Rubik. Antares will fall by the hands of Watson. This Slark is a little bit out of control right now, but we'll see what the heck happened during that team fight. As you can see, a beautiful chrono here from Ramses. But it was just so much damage that was dished out there in return by Entity to just delete the Faceless Void. But as you can see, Slark not even being touched here, as he was able to utilize his Shadow Dance, move around, you know, find himself the kill on an Artes, come back, find Solo, along with Niero as well.
Too easy.
Too easy.
9 Pandas just kind of dodging Watson here. Not going to be able to fight Kiyotaka. Has the Nullifier queued up to deal with the Frost Shield. This game feels very Entity favored, but it also feels like 9 Pandas have just really good scaling on their heroes and can definitely come back into the game if they take fights right.
Yeah. We're actually going to smoke up here into TR. Oh, they found themselves a double damage from Watson. Oh, God. If they bump into this Slark now, it could be menacing. The fish with a DD may find something juicy as his smoke breaks. Oh. They scattered out Miero. Moving forward, Watson not in range to use that diffusal blade. It's a very short range, only 600. So Miero, even with the smoke broken on Watson, will be able to get away. And not be able to utilize the double damage either on the Slark.
Ramses has his BKB now too. They're kind of in a good spot, I feel. Just waiting out the Aegis. Entity has not been able to grow their network fleet with the nighttime Slark.
You have to watch out for the Doom though, right, from 2?
For sure. He has the Manta. He'll dodge it.
He'll dodge it. So we'll see.
Watson
Dire
hunting
are
again.
scanning.
They do get a scan off. He knows they're there, but his team's not close enough.
Entity sitting on the trees, scouts out. Terrace with the sentry.
Hop sees all of them.
Really making sure that they don't fall into the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. The shadow amulet. The shadow amulet. Oh my gosh. And 4 staffs away. No way. Watson's like, oh, I just saw him a moment ago. What the heck? But yeah, they're distancing themselves quite well here on 9 Pandas. Not letting them get the opportunity for initiation. That needs to be 9 Pandas' job if they are to prevail during the team fight. Because if Doom gets off on either Magnus or the Faceless Void, then it could be very much trouble.
Yeah, Ramses knows that, going for the Lincoln next. They are still not being pressured that much by Entity. Watson's just running around. There's 1 minute left on Aegis. They can't really hit high ground. Probably gonna choose to scale more. It's kind of hard to
the arrow. Watson wants to go for it. Watson really wants to go for it. Both pounces don't miss, but he has been able to get off the defusal. This now Stormstormer tries to come forward here with the Aether Remnant, but it will not connect. And Miera will still survive, as Watson not able to utilize that Aegis of Immortality or a fight there. They will disengage 9 Pandas. They do not want to fight into this Aegis.
Yeah, Entity, they have to be careful now. 9 Pandas can definitely strike back, but they look like they just want to farm, probably get the Lincoln on Ramses. They do have this Faceless Void Magnus Beastmaster kind of tricore. They have really strong late game. Miero's on his way to a Hellbird too.
I'm just laughing at the fact that Toby with his Scorched Earth did come back to his triangle. It was like, oh yeah guys, we actually have creeps here that we didn't take. But we're too busy trying to come back in this game and get ourselves an initiation. It might break. This smoke might break on Kiyotaka. Watson scouting the lead. But he's a little bit too far away from the rest of his team. He has to be careful here.
It's just a lonely fish.
Oh, the smoke's broken. Smoke's broken. Gonna go for Kiyotaka. Not dealing a lot of damage here. The BKB will be committed. One with the Depth Shroud as well. There's RP committed. Just onto the Skywrath, however. Where's the follow-up? The Skywrath is going to fall. Ramses coming forward now, bashing up. Toby has not been able to use the Doom. Kiyotaka may just fall here. The Paz comes forward. They will find the kill. The Chronosphere there onto Toby as well. Toby will fall. That's a 2-for-1. They have lost their Magnus, however. They may actually turn this around. They will indeed. They take down the Slok. Entity really wanted to try and find something there, but Stormstormer was not in the position either to try and help with these initiations. They just weren't able to commit off the Chrono there. And 9 Pandas, because of that, were able to come out on top of that team fight.
And Ramses held onto his BKB too. He just decided to drop the Chrono on the 30% HP Doom, so he didn't need to pop BKB or Mantra. Little heads up play. And Entity, it feels like they've kind of missed the timing here. There's a Skadi on Stormstormer. I was going to talk about it. It's a super interesting choice. Maybe just wants the the minus healing for Beast Soul Rip and Faceless Void. I feel like he needs to scale more damage.
So they still have themselves the Doom. Toby did not commit that. They'll clean up their massive stack of creeps, which they've left for about 10 to 20 minutes. That'll be gone. And Shiva's Guard is the next item on Toby's agenda.
Yep, so they are going to hit this Shiva Skadi timing to probably try to deal with the Faceless Void and the Beastmaster drums. Watson has
as you can see in this replay here, they did use the RP onto Skywrath, but it was just the fact that Toby was too far forward, and they used absolutely everything that they could on 9 Pandas in order to take out this Doom. Because if it would have been applied there onto Ramses or someone else, could have been a bit of disaster. And I think they focused Kiyotaka, sorry, a little bit too much there. He's way too tanky. 3,400 HP. They committed so much to try and take out this Magnus.
Yeah, Slark, he wants these long, drawn-out fights where he gets to steal stats. He doesn't want to like stand there and fight this Magnus, fight this Faceless Void with Beast Aura, with Solar Crest. It looks so difficult. Flash Golem hitting you, Tombstone. Almost complete nullifier on Watson. Probably just wants to deal with the 4 staffs, if anything.
Oh, he has to be careful. The smoke. He's going to be the first target, maybe, perhaps. He will pounce away, though. He feels something off. Spider senses are tingling. Might try and follow him, though. He has himself the nullifier now. Let's see if this helps within the team fights.
1 minute for Roshan. This
Oh, they're waiting there in the
It's
pit.
gonna be a very big fight. Hog about to fly in.
They don't have any vision of this. Ramsey's actually been scouted out there by the creeps. They're now aware Entity. As they come forward, thinking that Entity are indeed in the Roche pit. They have found themselves solo. As Ramsey's coming forward here with the BKB as well. They do find the kill there. The Doom. Oh, it's been applied onto a Manta Illusion. Ramsey's still able to get off the Chrono. Will be able to lock in too. Trying to lay in the damage now onto Fishman. Fishman will fall. The buybacks both from Skywrath and Lich wanted to try and come back to the fight here, and Artes is going to fall here also. Buyback from Stormstormer. They want to try and win this fight now because this could mean the Aegis Turby falling very low. An RP there has been locking in place. Watson in some trouble. Going to try and get back. What will fall? Buyback there. They're absolutely wiping them out. 9 Pandas are absolutely dealing the havoc. Who cares about buybacks? They're going to go in for more. They want to try and find Stormstormer here. Try and lay in all of the damage. These could be so many diebacks here onto Entity, slowing down Turby. Turby, nowhere to run. Kiyotaka tries to come in with the skewer there, but not able to get Stormstormer. Will be able to get away with the Astral Step, but they've lost so many people. They're still going to go for more. Stormstormer brought back there by the Harpoon. Will be able to utilize his Manta style here right now and try and turn it around to Ramsey. Ramsey will be able to get away with the time walk there, but turning his extension right now to Miero. Has been able to get telekinesis there. Will they be able to find Stormstormer? Yes, they will. Along with Katomi as well, who's trying to escape near the Tormentor, will be taken out. That is a team wipe there. 9 Pandas killing so many people. I think they only lost the Rubik in that fight.
Man, that was 8 kills. 3 buybacks. Team wipe 3 buybacks into another 3 kills.
Such a good position there right now.
Man,
9
this-
Pandas
So
losing
impressed with
one.
Ramses.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just the fact that the Doom was also committed onto a Manta style illusion. Did you see that?
Yeah, stuff's Ramses was kind of baiting. Maybe he got lucky, but you know, he's 10-3. I think he's doing so well this game. He doesn't like press his BKB nervously. He's very in the zone right now.
So now they had to clean up the Roshan now. So this will be an Aegis for possibly Ramsey, would say.
My god, Miro has a Hex as well on top of the Hellbrit. They're just scaling a bit too strong right now. The losses of fights are haunting Entity very slowly. Ramses is a monster and so is Kiyotaka right now.
Now winning that fight, I wonder what the graph is like now. The graph has just absolutely shot up for 9 Pandas after that team fight. The XP, the net worth, the win pro. Look at that. I mean, you only lost the support there who bought back in return. You kill, I think, around about 4 people with buybacks, and that was all diebacks.
Top tower has fallen.
Absolutely insane.
Solo is a genius. What can you do? They were in a position where they actually had to buy back for the Roche fight, you know, like getting Aegis on Void. I think they understood that they'll probably lose if that happens.
Dire's top
Uh-oh.
tower is under
I mean,
attack.
Entity, they're going to try and smoke in from the behind.
Tower is under attack.
Try and get the upper hand here. Kiyotaka's hiding in the trees here with a blink. We've got Watson in the back. Wants to try and find someone here within the midst of the trees. As they go forward now, they have themselves the Hex. The Doom has been committed onto Miero. There's a Chrono. Oh, it connects onto 2. Do they have enough damage to take down the Slock in time? Slock, is he going to be able to live through it all? No, he's not. Slock will be taken out, down for 90 seconds. They focus now. Fishman falls along with Toby as well. That is 3 dead. GG is called. And game 1 is indeed going to be going here to 9 Pandas, who take this game 1 with absolute style on that last fight on the bottom.
Man, that was quite a frustrating game for Watson. I think he had this like big spike, big lead, and he just couldn't find anyone with his 6-minute Aegis. I think only managed to net like one support kill or the kill on Miero, was it?
I think so, yeah.
Just doing a really good job of dodging, protecting their areas, keeping up their net worth. And it's not like it was a one hero carrying, you know, like Kiyotaka was farmed, Ramses was farmed, towards the end Miero was farmed as well.
Absolutely nuts. I mean that team fight as well. It looked like, obviously, of course, Watson was having a really good time, but all of a sudden, this whole initiation that they did within the jungle side of 9 Pandas, where they tried to take down Kiyotaka, that he just had so much HP, they weren't able to get through the damage. And with that, just brought a lot of time. Toby wasn't able to get off his dooms, like they had done previously, onto Ramses, which I think won them the fights along with Magnus as well. Weren't able to doom either of them. And with that, they just started to falter behind. Because they were really hoping that Toby would be able to utilize these dooms, but in the end, the initiations just came out from 9 Pandas first. They were the ones to take the initiations, to take these fights to Entity. Whereas Entity, I mean, they even tried to do an aggressive fight on the top, as you saw, come from behind there, but they were able to just play it so well. 9 Pandas, they just had too much damage. They had won, I think, that equates to 2 fights within 1 fight. They killed 8 people? Wait, was it 8 or 9?
It was 8. The 3 buybacks.
Was it 8? I'm sure it was 4.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to check that.
Right.
We're gonna have to check that, but I'm sure it was the 4. But it was absolutely nuts. I can't believe they got that many kills, and they all somehow were able to come back to that fight, and they all fought. But yeah, 9 Pandas coming out on top of that. Who would you say was your who caught your eye in this game? Was it Solo?
Is it Solo? I think he had the highest impact out of everyone. I feel like the top fight, the Tombstone, was crazy. Like, it's not like he put down some insane Tombstone, but the Tombstone was there and it had a lot of impact, you know. And I feel like he reached a point where he was farmed enough that the Flesh Golem was doing a lot as well. This was the one fight where I guess he used his body.
Jeez, was this the, right, let's see how many buybacks. Right, so Scaref's there. Scaref buys back. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. Lich buys back. Maybe you're right here. Maybe it was 3 buybacks. Okay, Stormstormer buys back. Toby dies. Buys back. Yeah! Well, it was 4. It was 4. That's to rub it in. But yeah, look at that. There's just no way that they have any damage. They have to get back. It's absolutely insane. Just how much control they had. I think Ramses, especially with the bash, you know, these Milner and the Mask of Madness, it was just way too much. And this do you think this Eye of Skadi pickup on Stormer was the correct approach here? Or do you think you should have gone something different?
I'm not sure. I think they were trying to go for his double anti-healing against Surfaces Void. Like, makes sense, but I also feel like they lack just damage.
Yeah.
Like, having more damage deals with healing too, right? And it's like he didn't reach the point of the game where he got his Bloodthorn. He went back for the Nullifier, and it just felt really hard for them to do damage in fights.
Yeah, and this is the last fight here. As you can see, he was able to get the chrono off, and it was the fact that Toby, there was just so much action going off. Like, I mean, at least he was able to get his Doom off.